Hello everyone, we are subject librarians and today's speakers. My name is Ying-Fang Huang and my colleague is Mei-Mei Chang. We are glad to be here with you today. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is PubMed and bioresources databases of NTU library. So, we will take about 16 minutes to cover bioresources databases. Then, you will use NTU library's resources better. We've divided today's presentations into 5 parts. There will be time for questions after our presentation. Let me give you a brief overview of NTU library's databases. To use databases, you can go to the library website. Click the third tab, Databases. If you already know a specific database, type in the database title in the search bar and click Search. If you want to browse an accessible database through the NTU library, click the database link in orange below. You will connect to the databases page. Here are 3 kinds of lists sorted by subject, title, and content type for browsing over 600 databases provided by the NTU library. In topics, public databases are often used. In featured databases, each subject has actual database. You can also search a specific database by typing in the database title in the search bar. Before searching, there is a notification for you. Most NTU library e-resources can be accessed in the campus network. If you are at home, you can access database, e-journals, and e-books remotely via the off-campus internet connection services, also known as Virtual Private Networks or VPN. By using VPN, you can access e-resources outside the campus. You need to do some settings for the first time. There is the instruction page link under the services menu on the NTU library website. You can follow these directions step by step to set up your VPN. VPN service is provided by NTU Computer and Information Networking Center. If you get into trouble when setting up a VPN, you can ask them for help. One more important thing to remind, from 2022, you have to enable VPN service before you set up. This direction is from NTU Computer and Information Networking Center website. Please click the link first. After logging, please choose the false option in the service list. Then, there will be an English version instruction for you to finish. I suggest you see the sample picture and type the digital of the code. Now you know how to use databases of NTU library. Next, I will introduce the search strategies and techniques to you. Understanding the concept of search and some search strategies and techniques in the search box may help you find the content you need quickly and effectively. Let's talk about basic search principles. This is the process of document retrieval. First, you must determine the research subject and get keywords that might relate to your topic. Second, depending on your research subject, you must choose a better tool, like catalog, discovery system, or database. Third, you can start to search. They are simple search advanced search, browse, and export functions. Finally, you may get full texts through NTU library resources, online resources, or interlibrary loan services. Before you do any searching, from a concept in your mind to an exact retrieval term, you have to brainstorm a list of all the words and phrases and extract keywords. It might be a specific name, a significant proper noun. When searching, you can use different types, like shifting parts of speech, singular and plural, or abbreviations. In addition, language is an essential element for other subject domains. Furthermore, find a hierarchical relationship between words, including broader, narrower, and related terms. Here are a few sources to look out for what will help you learn preferred retrieval terms or vocabulary. The example is that scholarly articles sometimes have a section in the full text labeled keywords, usually nearly abstract. So, if you get a crucial paper, you can find keywords from the documents. Now, I'd like to show you an online video. It demonstrates search strategies very clearly.
This video will show you how to develop a basic search string using 3 practical tools: Boolean operators, quotation marks, and the asterisk or star symbol. These 3 tools can be used in most databases and will help make sure you are getting the most relevant results for your research without spending hours staring at a computer screen. The first of these tools is Boolean operators, which involves using the words and, or, and not. When incorporated into your search strategy, these words are always written in capital letters and can be used as often as you need them. And retrieves items that include 2 different concepts together. For example, an article that talks about caffeine and sprint performance. Or is useful when it doesn't matter which concept shows up in your results, as long as one concept is included. For example, searching for teenagers or young adults will likely provide information on similar types of people, even though you're using different terms. Not can remove search results you may not need by filtering out specific words. For example, if you were interested in information on outdoor walking patterns and kept getting information about treadmill walking, you could search for walking patterns, not treadmill, which would help to remove some of this information from your list. Truncation involves the use of the star symbol or asterisk. This symbol comes at the end of your root word and is helpful if you're using a concept that might have different endings. For example, by using the star symbol at the end of the word teen, you would get results for teen, teens, teenage, teenager, or teenagers, without having to type in all of these words separately. You could even use it for a word like Canada by dropping the A. This way, you'd get information that used the words Canada, Canadian, or Canadians. By putting quotation marks around a specific concept or phrase, you will be able to keep these words together in your search. For example, if you didn't put the term heart rate in quotation marks, you could get articles that talk about either of these words separately, bringing up unrelated terms like heart disease or mortality rate. Finally, it's important to keep in mind that there is no such thing as a perfect search. Don't be afraid to try different options to see which techniques work best. For more help with developing an effective search strategy, contact your subject librarian or visit any library service desk.
Let's do a quick recap. Boolean operators allow you to connect search terms to get more focused results. The leading Boolean operators are AND, OR, NOT. As you saw in the online video, if you want two words to appear together, you can use AND. Usually we use AND when two words are different attributes. In contrast, OR is used for two similar concepts so that you can expand and complete the results. NOT is used when you want to exclude a concept from such results. For example, if you are looking for research on cloning but don't want to read a story about Dolly, then you can input NOT to help you find results that contain cloning but not sheep. Then is exact phrase search. If you use quotation marks, you will get the exact phrase and the words together in a specific order. For example, if you type social network privacy, you wouldn't get privacy in online social networks. Do you see the differences? The amount of results is a vast difference. Phrase searching decreases the number of results you get and makes your results more relevant. And then there are other search skills called truncation and wildcards. Truncation and wildcards are great ways to expand your search, as they broaden your search to include various word endings and spellings. Usually, the asterisk is the truncation character, used to replace one or more characters. When you add this symbol, usually at the end of words, you can get search results with the same prefix. For example, by searching fiction with the symbol, you will search for both singular and plural words. Another example is searching for educate. Would tell the database to look for all possible endings to that root. Results will include educated, educating, education, educational, or educator. Similar to truncation, wildcards substitute a symbol for one letter of a word. The question mark symbol is the wildcard character, may be used to represent a single character anywhere in the word. It is most useful when there are variable spellings for a word, and you want to search for all variants at once, including different spellings for singular and plural words, like a woman and women, and finding British and American spellings. Next, I will introduce the Snowball search method. It's a retrieval concept and a way of finding literature by using a key document on your subject as a start point. After you get a helpful paper, don't forget to read the references below articles. There must be great information for you. Consult the bibliography in the vital document to find other relevant titles on your subject. You then look in the bibliographies of these new publications to find yet more relevant texts. When you use library catalogs or databases, you will sometimes get too many results. In most databases, the left-hand or right-hand column of the search results page has many filters or limiters to narrow and improve accuracy and relevancy of results. Refine results is a standard function that almost every system will provide. If you want to decrease search scope, you can filter results by subject, author, organization, document type, publication year, source title, and so on. Also, it will show the number of articles attached to each filtered item. When you have a fundamental concept in your mind, you can look up Thesaurus. Based on the hierarchical relationship of subject terms, Thesaurus lists broader terms, narrower words, related phrases, and synonyms. Through the standardization terms we called authority control, we can get more precise results. By adding Thesaurus terms to your search, you can broaden or narrow your search or find related words to further explore your subject of interest. Here is an example. If you want to search biological control organism, but before choosing the search term, you will see this. There is a suggested term, agents, instead of organism, and then show you broader terms and related terms. It will be more precise if you search with a suggested term. Another tool is subject heading. It's similar to Thesaurus, just in a different database. They are different names. Here is an example of biodiversity. The broader term is biology. The related terms are biocomplexity or number of species. Narrower terms are forest biodiversity, sustainable biodiversity, species diversity, animal diversity. Take ASC for example. It is a scholarly database for comprehensive discipline. You can click subject terms, type your keywords, biodiversity. You will get many keywords with broader and narrower terms. Therefore, the main purpose of Thesaurus and subject headings are as below. If you want to explore a topic, but you don't have any idea, you can use related terms. If you get too many results, you will have to decrease the search scope with precise keywords. You can use narrower terms. If you only get few articles, you will have to expand search scope. You can use broader terms. And synonyms can help you use similar words and retrieve target articles you may lost. Now that you know how to access the database through the library website, I'm going to introduce the general life science database. The first and most important one is PubMed. PubMed is a free resource supporting the search and retrieval of biomedical and life sciences literature. It's a database of biomedical journal literature, providing access to information on biology, medicine, nursing, dentistry, veterinary, and healthcare system, the preclinical sciences, and so on. It was developed and is maintained by the National Center for Biotechnology Information at the U.S. National Library of Medicine. The PubMed database mainly contains more than 32 million citations and abstracts of biomedical literature. Okay, now let me demonstrate how to search bioresources from PubMed. You can search PubMed as the title keyword in the NTU Library Online Catalog, and you will be guided to the homepage of PubMed, just as this screen shows. I take the 2022 Nobel Prize for Physiology and Medicine, Pablo, and his research as a searching example. If you want to search for specific author articles, type the author's name in the search bar of the PubMed homepage, and then press Search. As the screen shows, after searching Pablo, there are 215 items of search results. you can set up the priority of browsing those results. How can we set up that function? First, please choose the Display Options icon on the upper right corner. And then the drop-down menu will show. You can select the format you want to browse, and the sort selection is by time or relevance. PubMed has a special filter for bioresources filters. If we want to use these filters to find related subject articles, you can first click the Additional Filters button and tick the box for the filter you need, such as article type, species, language, sex, journal source, and age. Let me use the keyword ancient bones to search for the related subject articles as an example. After keyword searching, I limited the article type to systematical review, and meta-analysis, and limited the species to humans. Thus, I can find the review articles, and the research topics is ancient bone with humans. Let's take a look at a detailed bibliography record. First, we can check this article title and its source journal. Then, we can see the authors, abstracts, and the keywords. Click the source title, author's name, and the similar article title with the blue character, which can lead us to the more related articles. And the full text is provided by the NTU Medical Library, the publication itself, or open access. We can check whether this record has full text on the upper right corner of this page. Here is its full text. We can download and save it. What if using the subject heading to search the main articles? Let me introduce how to use the MeIMei database to find a hierarchy of the search term and combine the search strategy to search for more detailed articles. MESH means medical subject heading. First, choose the entrance of the MESH database in the Explore area on the PubMed homepage. Then, I type the keyword DNA in the search bar, and the related main heading will be listed below. After reading the definition of each main heading, I click on the first main heading. As we see on the screen, the broader term, related term, and the narrow term of DNA are listed in this hierarchical table. And then we can browse the subheadings. Subheadings mean the application of the primary heading because I want to search for articles related to DNA analysis and the human revolution. So I tick the box of subheadings such as analysis, biosynthesis, chemical synthesis, classification, ethics, etiology, genetics, physiology, and statistics, and numerical data. Next, I go to the PubMed Search Builder and press Add to Search Builder with OR, and then press Search PubMed, which will combine these search keywords with OR operator and search in the PubMed directly. After searching, we can still use the filter to limit the article type and the species we need. What if we want to combine ancient bones and DNA analysis to find more precise articles? Please click Advanced, and we will guide you to the History and Search Details page. On the page, we can see the search strategies we made before. Therefore, we can combine the search vectors for another new search strategy. For example, I choose the DNA analysis search vectors for action at the query. And then those search strategy will be put into the query box first. Next, I choose ancient bones search vectors for the actions add with end, and those also will be put into the query box. And then I can press the search button, which means I combine DNA analysis and ancient bones together for more precise search results. As you see, this is the search results of combining DNA analysis with ancient bones. Now, I want to introduce how to snowball search with mesh terms. It is straightforward. First, find the mesh terms of the critical paper and click the subject term with the star symbol, which means that the word is an important heading, a so-called major heading, and that term will guide us to all the documents with this major heading. Thus, we can find the related articles. The last reminder, please always go to PubMed through the library website. Do not simply Google PubMed. It will not provide NTU library full text links. Accessing PubMed via a library link ensures that you have access to our full text articles.
Hello, I'm Mei-Mei. Next, let me introduce other useful bioresources databases in National Taiwan University. When carrying out your research for a piece of work, you will need to search more than one database to find all the resources relevant to your topic, as each database covers different journals or materials. I will introduce these 4 databases. They will help you obtain relevant and trustworthy information for life science and biomedical research topics. The first one is Agricola and CAB Abstracts. Actually, there are 2 databases that can be searched through the Agricola platform at the same time. Agricola is a bibliographic database produced by the National Agricultural Library of the United States Department of Agriculture. It contains approximately 5.7 million citations encompassing all aspects of agriculture and allied disciplines. Citations are comprised of journal articles, book chapters, theses, patents, software monographs, audiovisual materials, and technical reports from 1917 forward. CAB Abstract is produced by the Center for Agriculture and Bioscience International. It covers more than 10 million research and literature in applied life science, including agriculture, environment, food science, nutrition, and more. It includes many kinds of resources with coverage dating back to 1973. As we mentioned earlier, this database features comprehensively subject indexing with the CAB Thesaurus. I will go into details later. Agricola Research Interface provides advanced searches using field options for keyword searching. You may also use Boolean operators and, or, and not to combine keywords for more precise search results. In search mode, Find All My Search Terms is the default mode, which means all keywords will be queried together, and the results will be more accurate, but the number may be fewer. Besides, you can limit search results by date or full text before searching. You can apply limiters specific to a database. If you select a special limiter, it's applied only to the database under which it appears. I would like to expand on what I say about CAB Thesaurus, which is a controlled vocabulary for pure and applied life science, technology, and social science terminology. The CAB Thesaurus contains approximately 284,000 concepts, including distinct concepts, scientific names, and synonyms. It's a good idea to check to see that you are using the best terms for your topic. You can browse or just enter your keyword search terms in the search box. From the result list, you can click the term to display details. If you cannot find the word you entered, maybe you can choose a term similar to your query. You will get a definition and can check the border, narrow, or related terms to help you find more relevant search terms. In the search result page, the left column displays the current search, limiters, and basics. If you don't set the limiter before searching, you can still refine results by filters after searching. Now let's look at a single record of search results in a bit more detail. Every bibliographic provides subject terms and border terms to connect more related articles. The subject terms features assist users in obtaining more relevant results by utilizing Abstract's controlled vocabulary and return articles that have those subject terms assigning to them. And users can make search terms to a large category and use these functions as a way of gathering additional search terms. On the left side of the record, user can find a PDF full text link to download. If there is no PDF link, then you can click Find it at NTU to link to NTU library to search. In addition, on the right side of a single record, there are several tools available for users to save, share, print, or export bibliographic records. The next database I would like to introduce is faculty opinions. Do you ever feel like there are so many research articles out there that you don't know which one to start with? Then you can try faculty opinion. Faculty opinion is a post-publication peer review service that comprehensively and systematically identifies and recommends important articles in biologic and medical research publications. About 8,000 experts, known as faculty members, provide comments, opinions, and validation of keywords in their field. Researchers can quickly find relevant and important articles to support their research specialization and interest, stay abreast of the latest scientific developments, and identify emerging research areas. You can also search for recommendations using the search box at the top right of the screen. All these views can be filtered by criteria, such as classification or article type. A faculty opinions recommendation comprises 7 parts. The first part is the full bibliographic metadata of the recommended articles or research output. The second part is classifications to provide an at-a-glance guide for the reasons the article is being recommended. For example, interesting hypothesis or a new finding. The third part is a short commentary from the faculty members to explain why they recommend the article and the potential impact they think it has on current understanding and future research. Faculty opinion score. This score is calculated using 2 components: faculty opinions recommendations for the article and the article's bibliometric performance. Articles with many recommendations or highly cited articles may have a much higher score. And a rating indicates how significant the faculty member precises the word to be. Faculty members score the article on a scale of 1 to 3 stars, means good, very good, and exceptional. In short, experts will rate articles and explain their importance to you. On the record page, there are relevant sections. It shows sections the article falls into, for example, biotechnology, cell biology, or so on. And related articles. Articles will be suggested to you based on the current article and the AI-driven search tool. Therefore, faculty opinions enable you to discover important research quickly. It's a helpful database. Now, I will introduce the Journal of Visualized Experiments, or JoVE for short. As the journal title shows, it provides visual content. You may have had the experience that when you read a paper, you thought it was flat and one-dimensional. However, JoVE is an online journal that published video-based visualization of biological techniques and procedures. Moreover, it remains the first and only peer-reviewed scientific video journals indexed in PubMed and Web of Science. It publishes more than 100 new videos each month. The video resource of JoVE enables users to quickly and systematically learn new research methods and experimental techniques developed at top science laboratories. JoVE consists of two major resources. The first part is JoVE Video Journal. This video shows experimental techniques accompanied with detailed text protocols. Our current subscription provides all access to all 13 sections. The second part is JoVE Science Education. Science Education is a video library dedicated to teaching the practice and theories of scientific experiments through engaging and easy-to-understand visual demonstrations. Our current subscription provides access to two topics: basic biology and clinical skills. In other subject areas, clips are provided but not full access. On the JoVE article page, you can watch a video showing the steps in detail. Most of the JoVE videos are exclusively available to users from subscribed institutions, but approximately 10% of video articles are classified as free or open access. Users can click on chapter selections, allowing users to jump to different selections of the video. And there are summaries and transcripts available and a list of related videos. Users can read the article information and download the text article. With the text article and videos that show you the intricate steps, users can increase research productivity and reproducibility and learn gold standards and newest methods. Now, let me show you how to search in JoVE. You can go to library website, click the search tab, databases, and if already know a specific database, typing in the database title in the search bar, and then click search.
The overall goal of this procedure is to sequence 16S rRNA genes amplified from environmental samples using a benchtop sequencing machine. This is accomplished by first amplifying the 16S rRNA gene using modified primers. The second step is to purify the amplification products, quantify them, and pool them. Next, The amplicon pool is attached to sequencing spheres amplified clonally during emulsion PCR and sequenced on a benchtop sequencer. The final step is to analyze the resulting sequence datasets. Ultimately, 16S rRNA gene amplicon sequencing is used to determine the composition and diversity of the microbial community in an environmental sample.
The main advantage of this
Okay, let's move on to the next database. BioOne Complete is a broad resource where scientists, faculty, and students can find authoritative current content on a wide range of subjects, from agriculture to zoology. BioOne Complete is a full-text database of over 200 subscribed and open access titles focused on the biological, ecological, and environmental science from anthropology to zoology. Within the database, you can browse the collections by specific article title, publisher, or subject area, and search for abstracts and full-text articles. Please note that NTU users are only entitled to open access and subscription content. Besides, BioOne also includes over 100 articles with the videos that show you behaviors, biological process, teaching techniques, procedures, and other important information, demonstrating the utility of this emerging tool for scientific communications. On the search result page, users can filter and sort their search results to find the most relevant research. Users can enter additional search terms to search within the result. The Refine By feature allows users to sort through the search results using filters, such as publication date, title, keywords, assets, authors, and so on. For example, you can try multimedia. Each article's page is home to multiple tools. For example, users can use navigation tab to move to various sections of the article quickly. And articles with access rights can be viewed in HTML and PDF format. If the article is marked with video content, users can play and watch it. So far, we've known the bioresources databases of the NTU library. In addition to databases, there is a large and steadily growing number of open access resources for biology. I would like to introduce these resources to you, but there are many resources that are not limited to this. And due to time constraints, I just briefly introduce each database or website. You are welcome to explore by yourself. The first one is NCBI's database. If you recall, during we introduced PubMed, we note that NCBI advanced science and health by providing access to biomedical and genomic information. Entrance is NCBI's primary text search and retrieval system that integrates PubMed database of biomedical literature with 39 other literature and molecular databases, including DNA and protein sequence, structure, gene, genomic variation, and gene expression. The entrance search interface features powerful options for constructing precise searches and managing results. The entrance results page is divided into 6 broad categories. This page lists the results of a search for all records and corresponding number of records found by the query in each database. By doing so, entrance enhances navigation and allows search results to be quickly focused or expanded. Moreover, these relationships often expose unexpected connections that can lead to scientific discoveries. The second resource is iBiology. It's a free website of biology-related pedagogic videos. It provides more than 600 videos regarding lessons and interviews of researchers devoting to the field related to biology. Besides, it offers interactive online biology courses for early career scientists, biology students, and educators. Users can enter keywords into search for videos on the website. On biology, you can find a curated playlist of recent new videos, the most viewed talks, and the featured playlist of famous discoveries. Some videos can be downloaded and transcripts are available. The next resource I would like to introduce is the Encyclopedia of Life, EOL for short. The EOL is an open access database and has grown to become one of the world's largest free digital biodiversity information resources, which curated information on nearly 2 million species. EOL contains detailed information about nearly all life on Earth. Information in EOL is compiled from existing trusted databases curated by experts and with the assistance of non-experts throughout the world. On EOL, you can get data of species such as habitat, behavior, taxonomy, reproduction, and much more. It aims to build one infinitely expandable page for each species, including video, sound, image, and graphics, as well as a list of references to books and articles. Let me take the Malay night heron, for example, which we often see on campus. You can learn its animal characteristics and hear its sounds. The next database is Biodiversity Heritage Library. It's the world's largest open access digital library for biodiversity literature and archives. BHL operates as a worldwide consortium of nature history, botanical research, and national libraries working together to digitize the natural history literature held in their collections and make it freely available for open access as a part of global biodiversity community. The BHL has digitized millions of pages of taxonomic literature, including books, journals, images, and collections. BHL provides access to over 300,000 free nature images from its collection and hundreds of thousands of volumes, comprising over 16 million pages from the 15th century to 21st century. Users can use the basic search box and select either the full text or category buttons. To help refine your search, BHL offers the you-mean terms presenting above the search results. These can be used to help identify potential variant spellings of your search term or other terms of similar spelling. BHL operates the ability to filter the search result by using faces on the left-hand side. Refine your search by type, material, author, publication date, subject, and language. For example, on BHL, you can find valuable old material like this. It's a journal article about observation on the structure and economy of whales, published in 1787. The final resource is bioRxiv. bioRxiv is a free online archive and distribute service for unpublished preprints in the life science. It's operated by Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, a nonprofit research and educational institution. By posting preprints on bioRxiv, authors are available to make their findings immediately available to the scientific community and receive feedback on draft manuscripts before they are submitted to journal. All articles undergo a basic screening process for offensive or non-scientific content, and for materials that might pose a health or biosecurity risk, and are checked for plagiarism. However, you should note that articles submitted to bioRxiv are not peer-reviewed, edited, or typeset before being posted online. bioRxiv accepts preprints of articles covering all aspects of research in the life science. These articles can be a great place to view new research and topics. After inputting your search term, then selecting your article of choice, you can preview and download PDF. However, please remember that these articles are not peer-reviewed. Readers should therefore be aware that articles on bioRxiv might contain errors and report information that has not been accepted or endorsed by scientific or medical community. Well, this brings me to the end of our presentation. For more information, you can also read about posts in NTU Library Reference Service blog. Also, the following list is the websites we refer to. The references might be helpful for you. If you have any further questions about NTU Library resources or services, please feel free to email or call us. You can also get help from the reference librarian on the first floor of the main library. Thank you for your participation. Have a good day.